Todd here, Value Customs. Welcome back. Today we just got a real fast one. Trying to do well, I'll show you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put some block-off plates on my 68 GMC. We took the heater box out. We're going to run a different style system in this for heat and AC and whatever. Well, I went to put that on there and I couldn't get it to sit flush. The only way to do it to make it look that good is we use these little nut zerts or I don't know, whatever, ready sleeves, whatever you want to call them. They're called all kinds of different things. Well, if you ever use these things, you know that that little ridge right there sticks up. Well, then your plate does not sit on there flush. It's held out, whatever that is. I don't even know. I haven't measured it. It's held out by that little lip right there. And I'll show you because it happened on this side here. If you can see in there, you can see the gap that creates right there. And yeah, now weather stripping will fix that when I put the weather strip in there. That'll probably fix that, but I don't like that. So I looked on the old interwebs, and they make tools to inset that a little bit, kind of a dimple die, if you want to call it that, I guess. Yeah, well, it would probably be a dimple die. So I decided I didn't want to spend the $285 for the one I saw online. Now it comes in a kit. There's more than just one. Yeah, but it's still a lot of money. So I went down to the local hardware store this morning. I picked myself up some bags full of some washers and some bolts and some different stuff here I got laying here, and I devised a plan. So I looked at this. I'm gonna set you down here if I can, and I'll get the camera whipped over sideways if I can do it, and we'll try to show you. I looked at this, so then I looked for some washers that were similar size. Now it's a little bit bigger, fine. And I decided to use like a 5/16 bolt. So I got myself a little 5/16 bolt right there. And I found a washer big enough to leave me a little room when that compressed. So I'm just going to put this together real quick so you can kind of see what I'm trying to do. And that went down inside. So now when we squeeze that together, obviously we'll be on one side and the other side. We squeeze that together. We basically created a dimple die just out of some simple washers and a bolt. So I played around a little bit trying to get that centered, whatever. So this is what we came up with. This is my tacked together. Fancy, don't mind the welds. We just tacked it together so I didn't have to mess with a bunch of washers flopping around. And I just tried it. I used it a couple times just to make sure it worked. And one washer in there, it makes a real small dimple. 2 washers makes a really big dimple. 3 washers makes it a really, really big dimple. So we backed her down to the 1. We put her together. And I just grabbed a grade 8 bolt so I didn't have to worry about that. And a 1/2-inch socket and a little impact and a wrench. And we created a dimple die. Simple. Yeah. Now, I ran into a couple of problems because the part of the firewall wasn't exactly flat where this would ride up against. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I did kind of smooth the edge of that out so it's not cutting into the metal. And when I put and I smoothed all that out so it was flat. But when I put the washer on, you know that one side of the washer is kind of sharp. One side's got a little bit of roundness. I made sure that the roundness was sticking out because I don't want to cut the metal. I just want to bend it a little bit. And voila! There's our fancy little dimple die. And it worked. So I'll insert a little shot there, and then we got our little tool here. I'll just put it through the hole. Put the vacuum plate on it. Tighten it up. Get it finger tight, and then we'll kind of make sure, try to make sure we're somewhat centered in there. Grab a wrench. Hold the inside. And the little impact gonna get loud, sorry about that. And now our nut cert fits in there nice and smooth. She's indented and we're good to go. We'll quickly put this one in real quick here so you can see what we got. I don't have one of them fancy pneumatic tools. I got to do the hand one. And there we have it. One nut cert installed. And it is indented. We'll be able to put our weather strip around there and she'll seal up real well. Yeah. I'll go over here and I will, sorry, I'm going to jostle you around a little bit. We'll walk back over here to the truck and I'll show you what we got. So, as you can see, we're nice and flat right through there. We got them inserts pushed back all the way around. Now it looks like a gap, but that's not, just leans out over top of a ridge. Now when I'm all done, that's just temporarily in there. I got to run some heater hoses through that and whatnot. And when I'm all done with that, we'll have a nice smooth finish and a weather-tight seal that's not going to leak. So, yeah, something real simple to do here on a Sunday morning. Kind of neat. And it cost me, I think, $4 for them 2 bags of nuts, bolts, and washers. And a little bit of time, probably got 15 minutes into it, tops. Okay. Quick, simple. Save yourself some money. I appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate that. We'll do some more how-to quick stuff, and you can continue to watch how our 68 GMCs come along. Slow but sure. Hopefully we'll get her on the road soon. All right. Thanks for watching. As always, get out there in the garage, get one thing done every day, and the progress will come. Take care. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.